YouTube and type it in the chat. You don't even have to, show your face cam, none of that. You can hop in chat on YouTube. Like I said, it's called America's True DNA. Let's argue. We live right now. Shit. Any questions? He said, keep drinking that milk. What the fuck you talking about? I don't know what Buddy talking about. He said keep drinking that milk. But yeah, y'all got any questions, man? We live right now just talking about anything basically. It don't matter if it's political, it's religious, anything like that. He said I would eat your lunch, but he said I got a question. Carla Zeus, what's going on, bro? What's up, Carl? Shit, I'm just live right now with my cousin. Shit, if y'all got any questions, man, we'll answer them. Go on YouTube if you want to hear, my cousins his answers and shit. We basically just talking and seeing. Buddy said, "Where the white women at?" His ass a fool. Oh.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Turn up one time. Turn up.
Yeah, well, we got. Hold on, let me see. We had 19.
Turn up.
He said, "Would you date a trans? Would you date a trans? Cuz
man, he better.
Like, what's your answer to that?
I can't comment. I almost said.
He said he can't comment on that.
I almost said something wrong.
I'm gonna go ahead and not comment on that either. That's a fucked up question.
Yeah, because I might
tell
say,
you what,
man, I almost keep.
I tell you what, live your life how you live it, cause that's all I'm gonna say to that. He said, Gusta verse need your professional. What does that mean? I'm confused, fam. He said, smoking good? Yeah, we definitely smoking good.
Well, turn up. Ask them, do they got a question?
He said, do a magic trick.
Ask them,
bro, they just ask the crazy ass questions. I would eat your lunch, bro. Like, what the fuck? Hey, ask a real question. We got answers for y'all, man. We in this bitch live.
Turn up one time.
What you mean turn up? What you want to do?
Oh, I'm talking about the chat on your chat. Turn up one time. All right, yeah, questions.
Yeah, right. Man. If you try to look up the YouTube, we live on YouTube right now. Look up Let's Argue. What's it called? America's True DNA. America's True DNA is a channel. Let's Argue. We live right now. So if you want to hear my cousin, both our perspective, y'all got any questions to answer, and any questions for us to answer, or our opinions, that's basically what we're doing. We just giving our opinions. Everybody got different opinions on everything, you know what I mean? So that's basically what we're doing. We just sitting here answering every question.
All right, basically, I got a question too, matter of fact.
All right, you got a question? Let me see.
Pull my question up.
Let me see what you got.
Got a question.
Matter of fact, I'm finna put it.
Got a question, right? Why do the world feel the need to post their kids to the public every single day? So that's a good question right there. I don't know if that hit people hard like it hit me, but I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my kids broadcast all the time. You know what I'm saying? I had a real big problem with that. It's a lot of creeps out here. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to hear a lot of people feedback on that. What you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about your kids being posted on the social media site all the goddamn time? Knowing we in a world full of creeps. It's a good question.
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bet. There we go. So everybody that's live right now, Cuz just asked, he want to know, how does everybody feel, when women posting, their children and shit like that on the internet? How they feel?
Like, do they really hit home with people like it hit with me? I don't know. I think they hit hard with me. I don't post my kids on there a lot. That don't mean I don't love my kids, but that's sacred. That's for a photo album, a family's photo album. It's not for the world to see.
Right.
It's not nothing for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know everybody's opinion on that. You know what I'm saying?
He said we don't give a shit about their kids.
He
What's
say fuck the
funny
kids.
on?
Damn.
Damn, bro. That's what you on?
Oh, he ain't got no kids?
I don't know. He one of my friends on TikTok. I don't know why he said that. He fucked up. So I don't give a fuck about their kids. I might have to unfollow you, man. Are you joking? I'm
I'm
gonna
just
need
saying, fuck the kids.
you
We love the
joking to
kids
F my
over here,
kids. We can't
dog.
talk about the kids like that.
We
Cause
love the kids,
yeah,
man.
we love the kids.
That's why I
Man.
feel
We
that
getting
way
their
though.
ass.
That's why that question right there. I know it don't mean nothing to nobody, but that hit home with me. Like for real, for real.
Yeah,
There's a lot of creeps out here in the world. Think about that, bro. And they lurk social media sites too. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand. You gotta protect these kids. A lot of y'all get y'all kids Facebook pages too. You know what I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying, man.
And grown ass man be in their inbox. I had to check a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I had to check a grown ass
He said
man one
my
time.
family doesn't watch my content. Is this normal?
What he say?
He said my family doesn't watch my content. Is this normal?
His content.
Yeah, he said his family doesn't watch his content. Is that normal?
So he has a TikTok or a YouTube.
You got a TikTok or a YouTube, Tavocho? You got a TikTok or YouTube? Wait for him to answer real quick.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I mean, that's where your biggest support lies in with your family. I mean,
Yeah, I
like when you
mean,
into sports, who
he
mainly
said,
supposed to be there? Family,
yeah,
because it
he said
supports you, you
TikTok.
know?
He got a TikTok.
Yeah, but like I said, that's with anything. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think
no,
your family
I would
supposed to
definitely,
support you.
yeah, I would definitely say it's not normal. I would say, I mean, normal is it's kind of hard to even explain normal because number one, the world it's hard to even put it in the category as normal. Everything different. So like, I think it's weird in the sense that your family should support you and they should watch you. But I would also say it's normal in the fact that a lot of people's family don't support them. Like, I don't care where you from, but like, if it seems like to be a trend for family members to not support you. So I would say it's weird, but you also shouldn't expect it, you know?
Shit, family will support other people than family. Shit, quicker than
Yeah.
family. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fucked up family out there that support friends before they support a family member or a stranger before they do something for a family member. So yeah, it's some shit that motherfuckers need to get together. You know what I'm saying, and sit down and have an intervention with their family. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sometimes shit, you just gotta talk to your family members, you know? Like
And y'all,
a lot of times
that's the
they
key right there, right there. Talking. We
you
don't
gotta
talk
talk to
enough.
them.
We
Like you
sitting
gotta
here and
tell
beef
them
with
like
each
this is
other.
what
We don't
I
sit
actually
down and
believe
talk.
in. This is what I want to do. And sometimes you never know. They might actually change how they react to things. You know, they might actually start supporting, sharing your shit, watching your shit, all that. Like you never know. Like don't look at it like if you put out content like, oh, this person might not want to watch it, just share it to them and tell them to watch it. Fuck it. Who cares what they think? Just share it. Say, hey, watch this for me. And if they don't watch it for you, that's fucked up. But if they watch it and they don't want to, well, shit. At least they wanted to. At least they watched it. You know, even if they didn't want to watch it. Shit, who cares? At the end of the day, do your thing. Do what you want to do.
Hey, tell them, you know, you can look at the uses of your people phone and shit, what they look up and
Yeah.
everything. They look up a
You'll
lot of
see.
bullshit. You know
Anybody
what I'm
that
saying?
supports you, if you ask them
Why
to
can't
watch
they
your
come and
video,
support
you ask them to watch your TikTok video and they don't like it, that means they definitely on some weird shit. Like I shouldn't say weird shit, but they definitely don't support you. If you like, hey, check this video out for me, and they watch it and they're like, oh, that was funny. They message you back and say it was funny, but they don't like it. Yeah, you know, just keep sending it to them. Don't get me wrong, keep sending it to them. Fuck it, just send it to them anyways. Fuck it, you know, fuck them if they don't like it. That's cool. He said, I'm self-proclaimed the best content creator on the platform. I, you know, I believe it, bro. What you do? What do you do on your channel? I'll check it out after this live. You know, me and my cousin live and shit.
All right, one more question for the guests. One more question.
All right. What's the question?
No,
Got one more
they got
question.
any more questions?
Oh yeah, y'all got any more questions? Y'all want any questions? You know, y'all got any random motherfucking questions y'all just curious about? Go ahead, throw them out there, man. You live on YouTube. Again, it's America's True DNA on YouTube. If y'all curious, y'all got any questions, man, we here.
And another thing I want to say,
He
where
said he does.
Chemo and G Man at?
He said he does everything on YouTube or on TikTok. I might have to fuck with Buddy. I might give you a follow. Might give him a follow. I don't know. I'm gonna see what he do though. He said, "Thank you for your time."
Anybody got relationship questions?
Yeah, I got any
Let's do
relationship
some
questions?
relationship questions.
All right. We're gonna do some questions again. It's on YouTube. It's America's True DNA, man. If y'all want to follow us, go ahead and give it follow us. You know, subscribe. Go watch it live. I'm only gonna be on TikTok for probably about another couple minutes. I ain't gonna be on here too long, but we're gonna be live on YouTube. If anybody want to see, we're gonna have some debates. I got some questions for my cousin. Uh, shit, y'all got questions? Hop in the motherfucking chat. I just basically, we just want to chat. It's called Let's Argue on YouTube. Look up Let's Argue America's True DNA. That's all you gotta look up. Let's Argue America's True DNA. We're gonna be on that bitch live. Basically just, having a conversation. I don't know how long we're gonna be on, so y'all better hop in quick. But yeah, shit. All right, Tavocho, man, you take it easy, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the likes. I'm gonna definitely check you out after this live. But yeah, anybody got any questions? Any questions me and my cuz can answer? We just chilling on live on YouTube, like I said. Anybody got any questions? Let me know, man. We just sitting here chilling, vibing, trying to figure out, how everybody feel about everything. I guess that's the best way to put it. How everybody feel about everything. Shit. How you feel about shit, life, anything.
One thing they gotta understand too is
Yeah.
lessons can come from anybody. Anyone can teach you anything. A young person can teach an old person something. A bum can teach anyone something. Well, a homeless person, I'm gonna say that. You can learn from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one key thing of us learning from each other mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you better in life. You know what I'm saying? Learning from other people's mistakes, not doing the same shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yeah, I heard that, man. He giving y'all motherfucking knowledge that y'all gotta listen to. What
I
you mean?
just
What is the root of the problem? I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. What would you say? That was one question. He said, "What is the root of the problem?" What
what
would you say?
problem? What
I don't
problem?
know. He didn't give me a problem. That's why I said it's a good question because it's a problem
It's
with
a You're right. It's a problem, right? It's a problem with
everything.
everything,
Yeah,
right? So,
the problem with damn near everything you think about.
what's the problem? We're here to answer. Shit, because I could just type in, I could just pull up a lot of problems.
I
Shit,
mean,
I
yeah.
see a,
You
I
gotta give
see a
us a problem.
problem. I see a problem with giving other people credit when credit's due to the person that's actually, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't know. It's a lot of problems out here. It's a lot of
Yeah.
problems with shit with these females in these relationships and they ways and shit of how to keep a man. It seems like it's hard for them to keep a man, but they seem like they make it seem like we the problem. You know what I'm saying? They don't want one. We don't want one woman or some shit. Like shit. Maybe if you clean your act up, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of problems out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's
It's a
facts.
lot of
I
problems
mean,
out
at
here.
the end
Just
of the day,
depending.
shit. I don't think there's many things you can look at that don't have a problem with it. Like,
You know what I'm saying? As
yeah,
we
what's
talk about,
perfect? Tell me what perfect is. It's perfect meaning that you can't be better. Like it's just there's nothing you can adjust. There's nothing you can do better. No such thing. So
you
everything's a
made
problem.
you made
Everything's a problem.
perfect. You just gotta perfect it. You made perfect. All you gotta do is perfect it. That's it. That's the only thing in life that you have to do. Everyone is perfect. The way you was made, created, you're perfect. It was made perfect.
Tell
You know
me.
what I'm saying? So you just gotta perfect your perfect.
Man, I'm telling y'all want that free game, man. Go ahead and follow the channel on America's True DNA on YouTube. Just go I appreciate any love. Go ahead and follow. Subscribe, I should say. It's different on YouTube, but yeah. Any of y'all that go subscribe, America's True DNA, I'm gonna give y'all a follow back on TikTok. Whoever need to follow back, I got y'all. If y'all go subscribe, matter of fact, go comment in the live video. Anybody that comment in our live video right now, I'll follow you back on TikTok. Just go to the live right now. Go hit a like and a comment. I appreciate the like. You only got a comment. You ain't got a like, but if you just do a comment, I'll follow you back on TikTok. Just comment your TikTok name and I'll follow you back. It's America's True DNA on YouTube. Go to youtube.com. America's True DNA. We live right now. Just go ahead, throw in a comment. If you could like the TikTok video too, that'd be appreciated. Just to get more people in here. You live on motherfucking YouTube right
Where
now.
the
Just go
homies
ahead.
at? Ain't got no questions.
Nah, they right now they just
Sitting in the chat. No questions.
they're not saying shit right now. But the last comment was, "What is the root of the problem?" Everybody left.
Shit, the root of
But
the problem to a lot of
yeah,
things. Like
anybody
I could throw one out. The root of the problem to generational wealth is us waiting on the
generational,
handout and not doing it for ourselves.
right? That is definitely part of the problem, And
That's
it's
the
one of those
problem.
problems that it's a problem that just happens to be a problem. It's not a problem because we created it. It's a problem that we gotta fix. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just
Like
like a
you
pipe.
perfect, but you still gotta fix it.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
everything
fix it.
about you made perfect.
Yeah, right.
But you don't think you perfect. I mean you gotta fix it. Because you perfect. Every which way you was made. From everything that how you was made, you perfect.
That's the truth. I mean, shit.
Your
What's more
mind to
perfect?
have it was made and what it
What's
can
more
do.
perfect than having the opportunity?
Because
That's the question I got. What is more perfect than having an opportunity? Name one thing that's more perfect than having an opportunity. That's all I gotta ask.
shit, motherfuckers gotta
Think
man.
of one thing. I want y'all in the motherfucking chat right now. Think of one thing that's more perfect than an opportunity. One thing. I
Do
mean,
people
obviously, the only thing I can think of is obviously instead of the opportunity being having it given to you.
see, but do people know what opportunity is though? What it means.
I doubt it. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that comes with a lot of shit. Like questions that we ask is about do we have the same meaning? You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
people really, I don't know. They listen to what you say and it'll be facts, truth, or whatever, and then they still don't get it. It's like,
Right. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's
I
like,
just
so do
ended the
we have the
live too.
same
So
meaning?
I ended the live so we can talk more shit. I was just trying to talk to them quick for a little bit, try to promote, Had 545 viewers. and 94% more viewers than the average host in the last hour. So gotta look. I don't know. It don't seem like nobody really commented in the YouTube, but
Yeah.
motherfuckers hating. But they was commenting in the TikTok. So shit, we just keep doing this shit. You know, it's gonna eventually click.
Mhm. Yeah, but
It's
basically
only gonna get
shit.
better. You know, that's the best way to
Right.
put it.
Yeah, this
But,
is perfection. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers
yeah,
trying to get it together, getting, you know what I'm saying, put their feet in the dough. Motherfuckers is, but we getting down to the real shit though, like the basics of the show is basically we wanna challenge a lot of things so we can correct them. No matter if we bring up something that's real touchy. Hoping people have thick skin. It's not to put nobody down. It's not to break you down or nothing like
exactly.
that. None of that. But it's the fix because I have flaws too. I have problems. You know what I'm saying? And and I'll call some of the shit I do out. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Right.
like we have to fix these problems because the kids is watching, right? The kids are
Mhm.
watching and they see everything we do. They know everything. They be in the conversation. They do everything that we did. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
And the best, keep going, but the best way, I mean, the best example is shit. If your kid watch you get burnt by fire, you think they gonna put their hand in that fire?
Hmm.
No. They learn from everything we do. But
Um,
you know that's facts. You speaking facts right there.
Yeah, and basically this is why I wanted to do this to really iron out some of these kinks that we have in our day-to-day life that a lot of people like, okay, bet, like one of these right here. Okay, a lot of people that comes from a main city like Chicago, Minneapolis, California, any of these cities, they'll come to the suburbs like St. Cloud, right? So you come here to make a better life. Now, life can be great. You can do things that you didn't do when you was in the slums, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Now you have an opportunity now, right?
Yep.
Now you have an
Facts.
opportunity. Now we're getting back into what you were saying. Now you have an opportunity that you're not taking advantage of. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts. So
And
I
we
got
not paying attention to this. You know what I'm saying? And we letting our kids adapt to this. A generation after generation, these kids can be doing something new, but they throwing their life away when you have it easy where you at.
true, but I also to kind of build on that. I do feel like the older generation, myself included, like as I get older, I kind of realize it. But like the older generation doesn't support new ideas as much as they should. Like for instance, the TikTok shit. When that shit came out, I'm like, fuck TikTok. Right? Like what I'm gonna watch TikTok for? I already got YouTube. I already got Xbox. I got Facebook. And then you start using it, and you realize like this is a new wave. Like so, I don't know. I feel like we got to do a better job at promoting the youth into not necessarily doing what we want them to do, but doing what is important to them also. Like a mixture of it. Like what they think is important might not be important to us, but the more we just promote them, the more power they will have. At the end of the day, the more backup they'll have. Ammunition,
Mhm.
whatever you want to call it. All that.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't matter whether or not we're supporting them with the ammunition we think they need. It's what they're asking for, or it it's just extra ammunition at the end of the day. Like they need. I don't know. That's one thing I think because, like I said, as I get older, I kind of I notice it in myself. Like I'm like, oh, this new shit. The new rap, whatever it might be. You just I have this negative feeling towards it that I don't know why it is, but I think it's just a stigma that we learn, and I think we need to adapt and just be like, why does it? Like sometimes I ask myself, why does it bother me that they're doing something different? Why does it bother me that this new rap that I don't like got 10 million views, but the rap that I like only got 1 million? Why does that bother me? It
Right.
shouldn't. So that's one thing I think a lot of people need
See,
to
and
work on.
getting on that too, do you think that the music nowadays, with knowing that the rappers giving interviews saying that most of them don't even do drugs, but they promote it?
Hey, I tell you what, to me, the thing with that is my opinion on that, like my real opinion on that, would be I think a lot of people realize that that's what sells. So it
And
doesn't
most
matter
of
to
them don't
them
even come
whether or
from
not
the.
they do it.
Most of them don't even come from the hood.
I mean, it's the same as, when you a young nigga, you 13, 14, 15, you in a group full of 17, 18 year olds and they talking about pussy and getting pussy. Most of them young niggas gonna lie about it and say they got pussy even though they didn't. It's the
Right,
same thing.
right,
Like, it all comes down to what you think is important.
right. So that's
And
what I'm saying, because we let our kids listen to a lot of this music, though.
yeah,
Like a lot of this music,
I mean, I
and
grew up with, shit, my white mom and her boyfriend and shit, listening to Young Jeezy and all this hood shit. That's not the life we live in, but that's what I'm hearing. So that's what sound cool.
mhm.
You know,
and I
in
think,
all reality, I should be going to motherfucking school and worrying about getting my degree or getting some property or learning
and
how to
then
get property
and
or any
then
of that.
and then knowing most of the interviews of these main top rappers, they also went to college.
Lil Wayne, that's the one.
T-Pain, I mean,
Name
yup,
them all.
T-Pain, motherfucking, 2 Chains, all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, all of them.
Drake,
They smarter
right,
than
right.
they gonna
You
let
know
you
what I'm
think.
saying? So
Shit.
when hip hop came out, they was just coming from the streets. It's hip
Yeah.
hop. They was coming
Shit.
straight from the streets, you know what I'm saying, from the slums. That's how you know what I'm saying, real music, and they was spitting the heart of the streets.
Hmm.
But now you got people that don't come from that mimicking it and spitting it and making people feel it and vibing to it. And then you forget that they don't even do none of this. So now, what's the agenda?
That's the
You're
thing, right?
promoting this shit to
You
my
remember? I
kids.
don't know if when you were a kid. Another example of exactly what you're saying. How hard was it? Like, I'm not gonna say he or she was the best at it, but I bet you most people learned how to play hot cross buns on the recorder. Hot cross buns or
Mhm.
whatever they taught you in musical school. So what you see, it's not hard to mimic it. So when you see, okay, this artist, he can easily show you something that is fictional, but you listen to it and you think it's real, so you just go mimic it. It's not hard to, oh, he got three bodies, he got two bodies, so shit,
Right,
I'm gonna go do that too, and
right,
then I got credit, and I'm gonna rap about it.
right.
I don't know. It's a weird
Yeah, but I
cycle
just
to me.
think the whole thing behind it is them miseducating our kids. That's it. Because they know that they have a big audience, which is all ages. Your
Yeah,
Drakes, all ages, Drakes, all, and he's an actor, but he promote all this shit.
I think yeah, and like the
Two,
thing that I think
two
fucked me up the
chains.
most recently is like I grew up. I ain't gonna name no names. I'm just keep it topical, but it was this one young cat that I knew. I grew up with him. I grew up with this kid. I knew him from second, third grade. I knew him his whole life, and he started getting into shit as he got older. He changed. Like I said, I knew him from a young kid to boom, all sorts of shit changed. We ain't talking. And all of a sudden, I said something to somebody. I ain't gonna name names. I forget who it was. In all honesty, but I said something to them like, "Oh yeah, he's not really like that." Like he grew up fucking reading books and shit, and was a nerd and played computer games. Like, I know him. That
Hmm.
at the end of the day, I know him. And their response was, "Nah, he really liked that. He did this. He did that." And it fucked me up. It blew my mind. Like just doing a certain amount of things or portraying certain things on social media will let like people will really think that you're this character that you're portraying. When in all reality, I know that if me or anybody walks up to you and wants to fight, you gonna be scared. It's not what you portray. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah,
That shit fucked me up. When like Cause I knew this kid, like I knew him. And I'm like, bro, he's not like this kid traded cards and shit. Like, like, but this
Man, yeah.
person really, like, they argued with me. They believed that, like, oh, he's really like, he'll do that to you, type of energy. And
I
I'm
met
like,
people
bro,
like that too. Yeah, I met people like that. I
like,
know what you're talking
it's
about.
crazy though, because, and that person was excited to defend that person, even though knowing that, okay, even if they did change their life around and became like that, why are you happy about? Why are you glorifying that?
Hmm.
Why are you glorifying that they're willing to do dangerous things that might affect their lives or their family members' lives? Why is that a good thing? I don't get it. To me, like, I don't care how tough you is. Anybody can put a knife in your neck. Like anybody can pop your ass. So like, I
Hmm.
don't see why it's glorified to be tough and rowdy and you willing to do whatever to protect your name. Like,
That's because it's
I
being
get pride.
promoted. That's because it's being promoted.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be like somebody that they see as their hero that did something heroic. You know what I'm saying to them that stood
Hmm.
out. You know what I'm saying? Like some neighborhoods, it was the drug dealer, the pimp that they wanted to be like with the flashy cars, the jewelry, the nice clothes. You know what I'm saying? The girls. That's who they looked up to. You know what I'm saying? And and we got to take in a lot of things like with with having a hero, right? It comes with a price. Like no one ever taught me. That's why I'm on to this teaching the kids something new cuz no one ever taught me nothing.
Hmm.
Really.
I feel that
Like I
100%.
learned from people and I led to believe somebody did teach me because I seen people doing something and I wanted to do it. That was my hero. So I started doing it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So as I got older, I had to teach myself over of the righteous way to do things because I did a lot of fucked up things in my life. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And I want to make amends to this shit. I want to bring peace. That's why I help out. That's why I do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? So I can balance myself out. Cause there ain't nobody really never taught me. I listened to rap music. I listened to this. This was the influence of this.
Yeah.
Nobody never told me nothing. My dad
Yeah.
wasn't there. You
Yeah.
know,
It
nobody
was,
never told me nothing. So my feel like you was main reason of the problem. You was like one of the main problems. Like, but no one ever taught me.
yeah. No, that's real shit. It's like it's glorified. Like, I was working. Shit, I lost my job a couple months ago, but I was working for 5 years straight. It is nice to come in the crib and hear, oh, I'm proud of you. Been working. I'm proud of you. Been working. But it's a different feeling when you walk in and everybody like, hey, that's that nigga. You know, you know what I mean. I don't
Yeah,
want to
facts, facts,
say
facts.
too much, but you know what I mean. When you walk
Yeah,
in, motherfuckers like, yeah, everybody pay attention to you because it's a different feeling. Even though that's not even as important as somebody that's working every day and providing for their family, but that's what everybody care about. Like it could be the one that you go to Thanksgiving, right? Just a random example, or Christmas. It could be one person that worked 12 hours a day and provide for his family, but the person that's gonna get the most attention is the person that's doing the most whatever social media thinks is, positive, or I shouldn't say positive, but what they think is funny or cool or whatever it may be. Like, like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I
man.
always grew up. I always wondered why. Like, I grew up. You know how I grew
Right.
up with my mom and shit. And anytime I came to grandma crib, like, I looked up to all of y'all. Yeah, y'all probably don't even know, but like, man, every time
I
I saw
know.
y'all,
I
I was
know.
just like, man, I can't wait to be old like them and do the shit they do. And like, in all reality, most of y'all weren't doing it because y'all thought it was cool, but I saw what y'all was doing and thought it was cool, and that's what was
Right.
portrayed. And at the end of the day, I think it's also that mindset is like, you're doing something, so obviously you're gonna portray it as cool. No matter what you're doing, you're gonna say you're doing the right thing. So I
We
think the minds. I don't
we
know. I
we
don't know how to
create
fix it. It
heroes.
goes
We
back to that
create
thing.
heroes for kids, right?
Yeah.
We care. If you look at certain other races, their heroes are their dads. Most of our dads is not in the household. The heroes become their dads because they dads, when they get older and then they have to become an adult and they have to start paying rent and paying bills, then they look at their dad as their hero when he's really actually paying their bills. They on his credit line. You know what I'm saying? That's the hero. You know what I'm saying? They left something behind. You know what I'm saying? He left them something and all kind of shit. They didn't have to struggle in life. That's the hero.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I ain't gonna
saying?
lie to you.
And we
Speaking of that,
creating the wrong heroes for
it's
our kids.
we gonna switch to comedy quick because I actually got a funny story for you. I don't think I told you ever before in your life. But I know you remember Otis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never told you my perspective of the shit, right? Before that day that shit happened, I know what you're talking about, but we're not gonna get too federal. Before that day happened, I looked up to Otis like I'm like, it's my boyfriend, like, like like he was the person I kind of like. He was just older, obviously, so like that was the authority figure, I guess is the best way to put it. And that day, I ain't gonna lie, I started bitching Otis from that day forward. I was like, and I don't know if you remember it, but I was young enough and it was at that right time that I remember it vividly. Like I remember the 10 seconds before you hit him. I don't like I said, I don't be too.
See,
I
but
remember
look,
exactly
that
every single thing you did.
not to get into too much
Yeah,
of it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
certain people knew that I was on demon time, and
I mean,
they
that's what you're known
listen.
for. I don't know if you know that.
I would have never knew the story unless somebody told me, and we ain't gonna get into who told me and
Yeah, no,
who
I
amped it
fucked up.
up
It
and
was
who
me.
amped it
No,
up.
I fucked it up. I don't think I ever told you.
No,
I
you
fucked it
never
up.
told me, but it's
No,
somebody that
no,
told
it
me.
happened right
They
after I pulled up
called me
on
there.
the
Remember, I
bike.
wasn't there. They called me there.
No, when I put up on the bike, y'all was already all like talking to him and arguing. I didn't know what was going
No, I
on.
wasn't
No,
there
no,
at
no,
first. I wasn't there at
no. I'm
first.
telling you, it happened literally within 10 seconds of me
I
pulling up to
know,
Grandma
but I
crib.
had just got there though.
I'm
Because I
saying,
was.
but what I said is
Oh
what
yeah.
made you
Oh
bust.
yeah, yeah.
Made
No,
you
no, no.
do
But
what to
you
do.
still never told me nothing though, right?
Yeah, but what I said, like
I
y'all had
know.
already been
Right.
talking.
That's
No,
what I
I'm
was
gonna
trying to
explain it
get
to you.
to.
Let me explain
Somebody,
it to you,
okay,
Jay.
whoever
Let
you
me explain it
told,
to
listen to me. Whoever
you. No,
you
no,
told,
no.
I'm trying to say knew I was on demon time and they knew, called me and I came. And what
No, so they
happened?
must have
And
called you before.
they
Cause
amped
I
it
had
up.
been gone. No, no, I'm telling you the whole story. I had been gone for like 4 hours. Like I wasn't there the whole time. Like when all this shit happened, I'm gonna tell you the whole story, right? I'm with J Mo.
Let me smoke this.
Yeah, all right, go ahead. I'm with J Mo, right? You hear me?
Yeah,
All right, I'm with J Mo. We chilling for a couple hours. I have no clue. Otis and my mom even at the crib. We pull up on our little mountain bikes, and shit. And soon as we pull up, all I remember hearing, somebody asked me, I don't remember if it was you or somebody else. They said, "Oh, he was smoking cigarettes with you." This is facts. This is I will never forget this shit. And oh, he was letting y'all smoke cigarettes, and all I remember is asking yes, because I thought y'all was talking about my mom's brother, because my mom's brother was literally, giving us cigarettes and smoke these, let us smoke cigarettes and shit. So like I didn't even know what was happening. I just literally put up on my mountain bike. And the first question I get asked as soon as I pull up, oh, he was letting y'all smoke cigarettes. So I was
no,
like,
that wasn't me,
yeah.
cuz it was the
So
whooping.
no,
See,
no.
I was told something different, and it was
So
amped up.
yeah, no. That I'm just telling you how it happened from when I pulled up. That's all I remember hearing. Like I see everybody sitting. You remember the porch? The back
Mm-hmm.
windows all out. Y'all sitting on the porch.
Cause you
All I
remember,
remember,
I
I
used to
pulled
fuck
up.
with Otis. Remember, I used to
Yeah,
fuck
I
with
just remember
Otis.
pulling up, and I got asked that, and I'm thinking they talking about what's his name, Michael, my mom's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking they talking about him because he's the only person that ever even offered me a cigarette. So I'm thinking y'all just was bullshitting, talking about him or some shit. So I'm like, yeah, he did. And then within 5 seconds, you wrap that motherfucking black bandana around your hand. I ain't see it coming. That's all I got to say. That shit scared me. I was a little kid. I'm just like, oh shit. Yeah, and it was
I
over
think
after
I
that.
reacted to what you said,
You
and
probably
then
reacted to before the conversation before.
yeah,
I think it
yeah.
led
But
up.
I let it
You
go
know?
though. I remember I let it go
Yeah,
until you said like you confirmed it
yeah,
or some shit. You
yeah. That's what I'm
confirmed it.
saying. I think when I first pulled up,
Yeah,
it was that type of energy. It was
yeah,
like a confirmation like
yeah.
question. When I was asked that question, it was like, wasn't he letting you smoke cigarettes? And I just answered like, yeah, because I thought y'all was talking about my sister brother or my mom brother. So I just said, yeah. I like I said, I remember this on everything I love. I remember the shit vividly because I had felt so bad because it wasn't him. He like Otis. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Otis was man. He didn't do nothing to deserve that. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was a decent stepdad, whatever you want to call it. He never smoked nothing with us. He didn't like if he did whoop us, it was deserved. Like he didn't beat our ass, none of that. Like,
See,
he gave us
see,
some spanking.
see, see.
So
How did I
that's
get this information though in the wrong way? Then
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I
see
said I'll never
you.
forget
But
it
do
because
you
I
remember
felt
I
so
used to
bad.
fuck with Otis? Tough.
Yeah. That's
You
what I'm
don't
saying.
remember
I'll
that?
never forget it because I felt so bad. Because
Yeah.
I knew that me saying that is what initiated it. I pulled up and within 5 seconds of me being like, he smoked cigarettes with us and shit, And then, boom, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't mean him. Shit, I didn't know y'all was talking about him. That shit was
Yeah.
crazy. I'll never
I
forget
don't know
that.
what they had against him, but they turned on him so quick.
Man,
They called all
you
us.
know
They
how our
called
family be.
all us. Boy, we came so quick. We
I
came so
see. I
quick.
hadn't even been there. That
We came so
I didn't
quick.
even know anything was going on. Like I said, I was with
Yeah.
J Mo and Dimitri. I
Yeah.
was gone for hours. So like, I just pulled up. I didn't even know what was happening. So yeah, that question must have just been the green light. Like, yep, he just said it. Boom. But like to this, like I don't know. It was just funny to me. Like the more I look back on it, it's a memory. Cause I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
think at the end of the day, his ass did deserve it. He wasn't nothing special. His ass definitely. I can't talk too bad down on another black man, but like,
No, I used to fuck with him. I felt something about that though. I ain't gonna lie. I fucked with him.
yeah,
Used to
like
fuck
that's
with
the
him. I
only
knew
thing.
Otis for a long time though. But you gotta think what divided us, the information that I got.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like I said, I knew
Who
I
they
kind of had
call?
a
A
part of that.
motherfucker that don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
They
yeah,
call a
I
motherfucker that
know
didn't
probably hella
think.
motherfuckers that told you this, but
They
if
call a
anybody
motherfucker
talk
that
any
don't
shit
think.
about our family, we say, hey, you don't want us to get blocked on you, man. Chill out.
He
Cause
called
your
a
ass
motherfucker
crazy.
that don't think and told me to get on his ass, period. And I can back that up with the family. And I tell you, I don't know who told me.
So answer me this, cause I feel like you remind me of my little brother and slightly of me too. As soon as they called you, you already knew what you was gonna do, right?
Yeah,
Tell the truth.
yeah.
Yeah, you already knew. Like it just felt like a green light. Like, oh, this is a nigga I could take my anger out on. This shit.
No, it was
Huh?
just it wasn't just that. It wasn't even that at all. It was just the information that I got and how crazy it sounded and thinking about how I was growing up as a child with a stepdad and how I used to get beat and all this and shit. All that shit
Oh
came
yeah.
out. This shit on
So
record. How I was
it's
getting done.
100%
So
information. Yeah.
so it was just like how I was being. That's where most of my anger come from. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? How I was raised and how I was. My dad wasn't there, but I had to have another dude put his hand on me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Nah, see, and that's the thing. Like that's where it makes sense where you share information, cause like I just said, 2 minutes ago, if y'all would have saw how Otis treated us, y'all would have never did that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, he wasn't like that. Like
I ain't see no
he would
problem.
discipline us. He
But
would
people
discipline
put
us.
in our head everything that goes on in y'all household. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. It was always broadcasted all the time, talking shit. If you know your people, then you'll know who I'm talking about.
Oh,
If
I
you know
like that
your
you say that
people,
because that's the first
you
thing I
know who
say
I'm
about
talking about.
grandma.
Always
I
talking
say
shit.
grandma shit. I done heard her talk about every single person in the family, so I know. But I didn't
So
know that. But nah, shit. Like I
that's
said, if
why I
y'all
was
would have
like,
saw
I
how
don't
you
know how
treated
she
us,
traded on me then when she the one called me. Come on, I would have never been there. None of that shit would have never happened.
yeah, no, yeah. Like I
I
said,
got called there. I wasn't there.
I didn't know that.
I was not
See,
there.
like I said, I put up
Well,
on a
none of
mountain
us
bike.
was. We was all together. None of us
Oh,
was.
I didn't know that. I
None
put up
of
on a
us
bike. I
was.
thought y'all all was just chilling.
Hell no, we was not there.
Oh, so it was
They was
already
already
somebody
there. They was
instilled that in
already
your
there
mind.
talking about it when we got there in the little place where they had
Yeah.
the porch and shit, the little patio porch and shit, and the blue
Yeah.
house. They was already sitting
Yeah.
there talking.
Yeah, see, I didn't know none of that. Like I said, I
Yeah.
pulled up.
They was
Literally, my
was
mentality
heated.
when I was pulling up.
Look,
I
they
was
was heated on that shit already. They was heated. They was getting amped me up.
right. Like your mentality
Amped
is
me
like
up.
shit. What I need to do? Go ahead. You know, you need me to
They
bust
was
off.
amped.
I know that energy already. Trust me. Like you know,
Ask
your
questions
family call you
later.
for
Ask
something.
questions
Yeah,
later.
your
You
family
know,
call you for something. You
like
shit.
how
What
we
I need
talking
to
about
do?
it now. We thinking that we talking about it now. You know what I'm saying? It's like damn. You know what I'm saying? And I got turned on. The
You
person
did.
that
I
called
see.
on
I
me.
don't know
They
the whole
got called
story.
that called me. I got turned on. Got
I
flesh and
didn't know
blood.
that.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I didn't
I got
know
turned
none of
on.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. See, and it's crazy that you bring that up because I ain't gonna lie to you. I always told everybody like
I did 5 years.
I love my grandma so much, but
I did 5 years for that.
something about I
It's
don't know.
crazy. I was mad as hell in there, but I accepted it. I'm like,
You did 5 years over that?
Did 5 years on record.
That's fucking crazy. I did not know that shit. I did not know that over that shit. Like, bro had a fucking lump
I
up.
had two 5-year bids. I had that on top of the bid, the case I was already fighting.
So they just already wanted you anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, see, that's what family gets you in though. Like you said, if you'd have known the whole story, you would have not even pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
it's
just
just
how
off the
people.
strength of
It's
family,
just
you
how
know.
people put that extra on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
People
it's
will put
also
extra
growing
on
up
it.
with that mentality. Like if my family call them, I'm there.
Mm-hmm. I was
When
always there. On everything, any situation happen, I'm there. Pull up. What's up? Oh, but and that's good. Motherfuckers talk about it though. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't.
I ain't even know that.
Yeah, motherfuckers done sent me off and got me a charge.
I ain't even know that shit.
And the man didn't even do that. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, that's the most fucked up shit. Like I said, like if like that's one thing I always regret.
That's why I say
Just going
nobody
back
ever
and
told me.
wishing I would have
I
known that
could have
who they
peeped
was
that.
talking about. I'll never forget that. That's why I'll never forget it. Because at that moment, literally, I'm smiling. You know, I just got done smoking with my homies. I'm young, so I just started smoking. So I'm, high, happy, trying to sneak past the family, pull up on the bike. They're like, "Oh yeah, it wasn't so and so." They ask it in a way that makes me think they talking about my mom brother. Like I don't just because he the only one that smoked with me. So the way they asked it is like, "Oh, they were just talking about it." So I'm like, "Yeah, he was smoking with me." And to this day, like I don't think this shit would have happened. Like I said, I just remember it happening, and I'm just putting my hands on my mouth, like, "Damn, what the fuck just happened?" Because I'm talking about somebody else, and then everybody started whooping his ass, which I don't feel bad for his goofy ass, at all. To be honest with you, he a goofy, but he didn't deserve it. That's all I'm trying to get to.
Right. And
As a
now that I
person,
know the whole story, he definitely didn't.
no, yeah, he definitely
He
didn't. Like I'll
definitely
tell you what,
didn't.
he definitely gave us spankings, but it was never nothing more. Like he would spank us on our hands, like he didn't. He wouldn't dare, put his hands on us.
See, I had a lot of people in life that used me to that point, and I never knew they used me until I really sat down and thought about it. Not just her. It was a lot of people in life. They knew I never think. I never was a thinker. React.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
take
saying?
advantage of the
I
fact that
love action. That's what it was.
yeah, like
Like
you know
it
your
gave
power, so
me.
you like using it. It's that
I
kind
was
of
fucked up
situation.
as a kid. If you understand my story, when I went through with a stepdad, so
See,
and
I didn't
even
never
hearing
know
the
you even had a
information,
stepdad. I'd
hearing the
love to hear your story.
information though, even hearing the information that my cousin was a victim of being beaten. That's how they put it. They not just no whooping.
Ah,
No,
hell no,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. I went to
That
jail
is
behind this shit.
crazy.
Behind lies. And if y'all saying that this never happened, you old enough to speak up for yourself.
Bro, my
And
father's
you
great.
saying
He
that it's never
beat us.
happened,
He
then
never
I went
beat us.
so I went down for nothing.
Yes, that is a fact.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say it
So I
bluntly.
went down
Yes,
for nothing.
Otis Canada. I remember his full name. Never beat us to the fact that if somebody saw like him whooping us, that they'd be like, "Oh, you crazy?" No, he spanked us on our hands when we deserved it. Motherfucker set a fire in the backyard. Got a spanking on the hand, like like he never he never made me feel like, oh, this is fucked up. Like, why is he doing it? No, hell no. I don't think my mom would have went for that. So, but then nah.
Yeah,
He
that's like,
never ever abused us. I would never say that because I'd be a lame
I
to lie about
guarantee you,
that.
your uncle and your cousins say the same shit I said.
Yeah, I believe it. But like, I feel like I'd be a lame to lie about that. To say he abused us. Hell no, nigga. We got spanked on our
Shit.
hands.
I mean, you
I
old
didn't
enough now.
like when I
Shit,
went
I
to Grandma
expect you as
Cat
a
house.
kid not to say nothing because you may be fearful, you know what I'm saying, and fear and shit. But you old enough now. You
No,
speak up for your
hell no. I
goddamn
would have
self
never
now.
been a
You
fear.
know what I'm saying?
To be honest, the way he whooped, like I say, he hit us on our hands, so I wouldn't have been afraid to not say nothing. If he would have did
Right.
something that made me mad, I would have told y'all right away. I'm not, I was never scared of him. It was just, if I knew I did something wrong, he, give us a spanking.
Right.
It was never, that like, he never, I would never have ever even like, even went to one of my uncles or cousins or anything and been like, yeah, he hitting, nah.
Your mama would tell you I was getting that wrong information.
Yeah, I'm sure she would. Yeah. No, if that's what the thought was,
I was
then
getting
yeah,
it
no,
wrong, yeah.
I feel bad for him. But I also don't feel bad for him because the nigga started doing drugs and shit. So I
Nah, I
don't give a
feel
fuck.
he always did drugs when I knew him. That's how I met him. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm
That's how
sure
I
you
know.
know more than I did.
Right.
I was a
Yeah,
kid, so
man,
shit.
nigga did drugs.
I never knew back then, but
Mhm.
I never
Yeah.
knew. I know a lot more now. Obviously, I ain't gonna speak on it, but
Hell yeah.
I know a lot more than I knew back then. But
Yeah.
shit. Nah, he definitely didn't deserve that though. That's what we're gonna end that subject on. He like on a laughing subject, he didn't deserve that because he was cool. He like shit.
It's
I
all
was more
about
scared to go to Grandma Cat's house than I was to get a whooping by him.
right.
Grandma Cat damn near whooped us every time we went out there. I love, and as I got older, I grew more appreciation for it. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I used to be
Cause
scared
you
to
gotta
go to
think
the crib.
like shit, boy, I was bad than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
she
Cause
wasn't
you look
telling
at
us
other
nothing
kids,
wrong.
you look at other kids right now, like, damn, y'all bad than a motherfucker. That's how I was.
Man,
Bad
shit.
than a
She taught
motherfucker.
me to, and even to this day, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but she taught me that no matter what the case is, if your brother right or wrong, you protect him. You
Mhm.
make him feel safe. Cause I remember that nigga Deontay. That nigga was talking shit to somebody 3 years older than me, talking shit to him, right? For no reason. And I'm telling Deontay, shut up, bro. Like, leave him alone, dude. Like, and they end up getting to an altercation. He ain't do nothing crazy. Deontay ran home and told grandma. And I told her, I was like, he started it. Like, shit, he can handle his own battles. And she whooped my ass. She said, I don't care what it is. You never let nobody put your hands on your brother. And from that day forward, this nigga Deontay knew for a fact he could talk shit to anybody. I ain't gonna lie to you. For like 2 months straight, I had to fight every other day. Just cause this nigga knew that grandma gonna whip my ass if I don't do nothing about it. So he would just literally walk up to people and be like, fuck you, bitch. And they'll say something and he'd be like, yeah, my brother whoop your ass. And I just like, nigga, I didn't want to fight this nigga. He bigger than me. But I had to. I ain't finna get my ass whooped at home. I'd rather get my ass whooped by dudes. Like, you know how grandma used to do it. She'd do it right on top of the stairs in front
Mhm.
of everybody. You get your ass
Beat
whooped. You
your
got to cry
ass.
for 30 minutes. All that. So I'm a young kid. I'm like, shit, I'll fight. Fuck that. So I'm just fighting everybody. But you know, at the time I was mad at my grandma for it, you know, but then I got older, I'm like, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Some
I'm
lessons.
supposed to make him feel protected. You know what I mean? Like you said, I feel
Like
like you got that
like
same energy in
Like,
you,
think
like
about this.
the
My
way you.
dad wasn't there, but my mom was the first one to give me that. Just like grandma was the first one to tell you that. My mom was the first one to tell me, you know, you finna go out because I ran from my first fight. My first
Mhm.
fight, I ran home. One dude, but a whole school followed because everybody wanted to see. But I ran from one dude. And I got
Mhm.
home. I ran in the house like, boy, what you running for? It's like, man, they trying to fight me and shit. Woo woo. And she's like, who trying to fight? You ran from a fight? Like, yeah, they chased me from school. Slapped me. Pow! You don't go out here and fight. You know what I'm saying? Who out here? Go outside, boy. She opened the door. Boy, everybody out there. Motherfucker followed me all the way home. You know what I'm saying? Told me you either go out there and fight or you gonna fight me. I done had ass whooping from her. It ain't just no belt. We
Mhm.
throwing them hands, you know. Fuck, you want to be a man? Huh? You want to be a man? Boom, boom, boom. You know, we gonna catch these motherfucker. Mama was a real tomboy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like she the one told me like you gonna go out there and fight. From there on, I was fighting there since getting kicked out of school, all this, and I get my ass whooped for that. But you told me to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You told me to fight, but now I'm getting my
No.
ass whooped. You know, I'm starting the fights now. You know what I'm saying? It's my energy now. You could have
Mhm.
let me keep running.
I
I
know
could have
exactly
been
what
an
you're
old
talking about.
square like I was trying to be. I could have been old square. Made me
Shit, once
adapt
you get that
to the
red, that
environment.
green
You
light,
know?
you ain't scared to fight no
Yeah.
more. Once you
You
get that
know?
green light, like she talking about, you supposed to fight.
I didn't
Shit,
want to
I
be
know
in
exactly what
this.
you're talking about.
A lot of people will say that like I'm born like this is a choice. Like I'm born in this shit, this gang shit. Like to me, I never wanted to be a gang member. I was a
Mhm.
smart little kid. I went to school. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to fight like I told you. You know what I'm
Cause
saying? And I
I'm
had to
telling you,
adapt to this shit because I always got jumped or picked on by motherfuckers walking to school. I gotta walk through neighborhoods just to walk to school in Chicago.
yeah, you had that mentality like this shit ain't finna go on no more. I'm telling you right now, I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking
You
about.
know,
Cause that
like
first time Deontay got into that shit, I had no like mentality in me that I wanted to hurt this person. Cause I'm like Deontay in the wrong, you know? Why would I want to hurt this person? But then as soon as I started getting told that, like, oh, if anybody do somebody wrong near you or your family,
mhm.
you on that. You know, you on demon time.
I'm gonna fuck
And
you up.
I remember, like you just said, I remember the transition from going to like, I don't want to fight nobody, I don't want to hurt nobody, to like, nigga, you say something wrong, my first thought is a fist to your head. You know, like that's my first. I'm not gonna talk to you. You know, I remember
Mhm.
that transition. Like, you know,
I
I
mean,
know exactly what
they
you're talking
still never told us nothing wrong because you definitely apply that to life. Because if you do run in life, guess what? And people see it, other people gonna pick on you. Other people gonna do it. He's gonna keep
yeah.
doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you opening the doors for the motherfucker to keep doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I definitely don't feel like I was taught anything wrong. I feel like the only thing though is that my little brother got the wrong notion that he could do whatever he want without no repercussions because his big bro
Mhm.
gonna fix it. You know, like
That's
that's
what
that's what I
my
think
brothers and them
about.
had that problem with too. My brothers and them had that
Like they
problem.
could talk to
Big
anybody
bro will fix
crazy,
it.
bro gonna pull up because he knew I would. Like I said, after that talk I had with grandma, she whooped the fuck out me from upstairs to downstairs, and I'm trying to sit here and argue with her like, grandma, he did this. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm getting my ass whooped ever since that day. Shit, man, he didn't have to worry about nothing because I wasn't going home to get no ass whooping. Just know that. Just know that I wasn't
People
scared of a
don't
single nigga ever since that day. I'm like, nigga, my grandma gonna whoop me way worse than you gonna whoop me, nigga.
no
So
lie. You gotta
shit, I'm
understand. If you
fighting
ain't never been whooped,
everybody.
if you ain't never been whooped by a so-called black woman, boy,
Shit,
you gotta understand, boy. They come
man.
up with all kind of shit. If they figure that this shit ain't working, the belt, guess what they go to? Soak the belt in alcohol. Hey,
That's what I'm
and I remember
saying.
when they used to go to stitcher cords, they'll go to the iron
The
belt
hanger.
and all the hanger, fuck the
Shit, you
switch,
remember the
all
third
kind of
floor in
shit.
Grandma
The
crib?
two
Shit,
by four, they
we
pick
had
up
snuck up in the
anything.
third floor in Grandma Cat crib. We snuck up there when we was too young. You know, we shouldn't have been up there. She caught us. Boy, she whooped us all one by one as we came down the stairs. It was like 9 of us. You know, all the little cousins, little kids. One by one, I came downstairs last. Right, she whooped me, and I'm at the age where I'm taking it. You know, I ain't say nothing. Oh, it don't hurt that bad. Boy, I know you know what happened after that. I ain't have no reaction. I'm just taking it. You know what happened after that.
Mm-hmm.
You already know. I had to put a whole act on because she started hitting harder. Oh, it don't hurt. Oh, it don't hurt, huh? Boy, oh yeah, it hurt. Shit, I'm on the ground. That shit was crazy. But
That's what my OG did when she figured out none of her methods was working and shit. Now the stepdad step in.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'd have been through all kind of shit, man. Chokes off your feet, blacking out, all kind of shit.
Yeah, see, I ain't never heard the whole
I'd
story.
have
Shit, I
been,
appreciate hearing that shit because I ain't know that. You know.
I'd have been through some shit, man. I was in the street. I was running away. I wasn't. It wasn't no thing. Like I had to be in the streets. It was a choice. I was in the streets, young
I
ass
just felt
age.
better than what you were doing. Is what I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah. I didn't want I was told to pick the weeds out the ground around the house, or what I'm saying, take the garbage out. You know what I'm saying? But it was only due to another man figure authority that I said, "Now I don't need to do none of this shit. I'm out of here, at a
Yeah.
young age, and I was on the streets. Few family members took me in, but they was threatened not to take me in, so, or the police will be called. So I was forced to go try to live with a friend. I'm staying on the bunk beds and shit, sneaking in their cribs and shit. On the bunk beds, they got rats and shit. How just nasty as hell and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is my life. I'm a runaway. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, yeah, I don't know. It was a lot of shit going on in
I mean,
Chicago back then in the '90s and shit. So it was.
I couldn't even imagine because I mean, shit, I only lived 4 years in Chicago. You know,
I
from
had to
like one
adapt
to
to
four.
gangs and shit, and just a lot of shit. Certain shit you can't speak on, but there's a lot of shit at a young age that you had to adapt to. Since you want to be on the streets, you need help. You want some food from a motherfucker. Your family ain't gonna take you in. You know what I'm saying? So you go to other
Yeah,
motherfuckers in the streets. You know what I'm saying? What can I
can't
do?
fold
You
on
know what I'm
nothing.
saying? What
Uh,
can I do? You know.
yeah,
So,
and a
and
lot of
a lot of
motherfuckers,
people take
anybody that
advantage. A lot of people take advantage of kids. That's why I'm into teaching them something different, because with that mindset, and like the woman, you know what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to do this. Let's argue, because it's like the woman don't understand how dick dizzy she get over a man. The power that men have over women. And it's,
mm-hmm,
it's the same way with women over men. You know what I'm saying? But the
right.
power of woman, man over woman, is that they'll be blind to a lot of shit that they significant other do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, to their kids, because a lot of women are taking a man and he'll get her daughter pregnant or been having sex. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit with her daughter. Like,
Fucked up
you
shit.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
crazy shit.
Shit like this. Don't do a full background check at a whole pedophile in her house around her kids.
Man, I
You
done
know what
heard
I'm
shit
saying?
where the mom
So
know her dad a pedophile, the daughter telling her that the
yeah,
dad doing some shit, and
yeah.
she's
So
still
it's
like,
like
oh, fuck
it's
it.
like it's like that's why I like to do this. That's why I'm gonna do this, to correct a lot of shit that we don't
There's a
understand.
lot
And
of
if
shit
we
that
don't
we need to talk
understand it,
about.
let somebody else talk to you
This
about
shit
it. You know what I'm
important.
saying? Let somebody bring
Cause
up.
number one, cause like I said, I'll tell you straight up, 100%. So I'm guessing you kind of got the gist, but do you know like what you're known for in the family? Like if anyone brings you up, like you kind of, we kind of touched on it, but do you know? Because
Yeah,
I've done it before.
yeah.
Like I'll tell you exactly. It's two or 3 words, 4 words, whatever. Oh, he the crazy one. Like you just said,
Mm-hmm.
shit, don't fuck with him. Like shit, you make him mad, he gonna do this. But most motherfuckers like me, for example, I didn't know your whole story. Like we never talked. I didn't know that you even had a stepdad. I didn't know none of this shit. But in this new society, social media, all this shit, we're not told or taught to talk about shit. Like like for example, just to give any viewers or say if you put the shit back up after it's live, anybody that see this shit, like I want to actually get this point across. Like I feel like growing up, we were taught to not display our emotions as men. Like it makes you weak, like to show weakness, whatever. But my story I want to give is my ex. I was with her for 6.5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
She told me for the whole 6.5 years, all the fucking time. Like anytime I had a bad day or anything, I'm upset. She'd be like, "Oh, you gotta talk about shit. You gotta say this. You gotta express your emotions." And I'd just be like, "I don't need to, because I had that instilled in me. Like I felt stronger telling myself, this is me. I got this. I don't need to talk to nobody. They don't need to know this because they don't care." But after a couple years go by, after we've been broken up for 2 3 years now, bro. It took about a year to where people would start asking me, like they'd walk up to me at work and I'd be having a bad day and they'd be like, "Are you okay?" And that's when it hit me. It literally hit me like that when they asked, "Are you okay?" My motherfucking heart, like I felt it. I didn't show it. My motherfucking
Mm-hmm.
heart caved in. I'm like, "No, I'm not okay," but I can't tell this motherfucker.
Right.
And then I realized, like, shit, this is what she was talking about. You gotta talk about this shit. So what I'm getting to is a lot of more motherfuckers need to talk to people and become more close to people spiritually and like, cause it's like, who do you have? You're here for what? Anywhere from obviously 1 year to 100 years to whatever the amount of time, lifespan you want to give. You're here for this amount of time. You need to connect to the people that you feel close to, or else, what are you doing? Like if you don't have, like, I don't know. Like I said, I never
Right.
experienced no emotional shit like that till after that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. 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 Like a lot of like people are what seek counsel for what therapy for what seek a therapist for what relationship um family fields, what you have inventions and shit like this. So the best people to talk to before you seek legal advice is the people that actually know you, not a stranger, because you have to think this is for free. The game is to be told, not sold. I don't know what
Hmm.
people don't get that. People want to go pay for it. That's on them. But the only people that can help you with these problems is the people that's going through the same problems as you. The people that know you. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that can help you sort out certain problems. You know what I'm saying? And and that's a known fact. Can't no stranger tell you more about yourself just because you gave them a little bit about you. I can come to you by
Fact.
knowing me and ask you a certain question, like what you think about this. I'm going through this. How you think I could do this to better this, and you know what I'm saying, make this situation, you know what I'm saying, better.
Exactly. You exactly
You know what
right.
I'm
'Cause
saying?
you gotta ask the people that's closest to you. Because even as close
Right.
as we cousins. You call me, I'm gonna pull up. I feel like if I call you, you gonna pull up in certain circumstances, obviously. But with that aside, like as much as I think I know about you, you could tell me some shit and I might not give you the right advice because you might say, I'm having problems with my baby mama or whoever it is, or I'm having problems with so and so, but I don't know the
But
whole
you're still
story.
gonna give me the best advice you
Advice that I
think,
can
right, that you can
exactly
give me,
I
right?
can get.
So that's not no different from me paying somebody to come up with the same shit that you came up with, right? And you
Exactly.
know me more better than this person.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But and also
So
another problem with that is that the fact that most people aren't willing to ask someone, for example, me asking you or you asking me for that advice for free. Instead, a lot of motherfuckers rather pay for it
Right.
from this random motherfucker. Even though whether or not I give you the greatest advice, I still could give you better advice than this person that doesn't know you. But
Because they got a
it's like
degree.
people don't communicate. Yeah, they got a degree and they're talking very well, so you feel like what they're saying is true or correct about your life, even though you don't even know what's correct about your life, which
Right.
is just crazy. You
Right.
you don't even know what the fuck
You're
you should
incompetent.
be doing.
Yeah.
How the fuck is this person gonna know?
Yeah. Facts. You're incompetent. So I can tell
Yeah,
you anything about yourself and you're gonna believe it anyway. Because
bro,
you
that's
don't
how
know
culture
yourself.
formed. That's
So you
exactly how
don't know
culture
yourself.
formed.
You
That's
know?
how culture formed. They say the Germany shit with the Nazis was the biggest cult of all time. How did that shit happen? Not by a fucking mistake. I tell you that. That's my answer.
By
Didn't happen by
design.
mistake.
By design.
That shit, motherfuckers, the brain for some reason has some chemical issue with following orders. I don't know what it is. I haven't done the research. And, I'd love to see some scientists to do the research, but the brain has some false, you know, idea that following orders is the right thing to do. Like following other people's orders. Instead of following your brain's orders, you gonna follow this other person's orders, or you gonna believe what they say.
Programming. Because
Yeah,
it's all about
yeah, exactly.
programming. Yeah.
And it goes back to the
Definitely.
singularity and all the other shit, and you know, why they think the world is just a huge fucking simulation.
Hmm.
It's like you go back to. I
And
mean, my biggest question, and
it's
to
it's
anybody, even you, my
let me
biggest question, I would never. I don't think I'll ever get an answer to is if everything was created, right?
mhm.
Say, for instance, I'm just going off a whim. You know how everything is neutrons, all that shit. It goes down to the atom.
Atom,
Atom's the smallest particle. How the fuck was the
neutron,
atom
proton.
created? Where did it come from?
See,
Like
I'm
if
not a
you go far as you could think, as far as you could think, what created nothing?
right,
If you say everything came from nothing, what created nothing? Like
right.
what had to happen to make existence a thing?
See, we're talking we're taking people that never even actually been out to even examine or research to examine this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You never even left this place, right? It's a certain place, it's a certain point that you can go in the ocean till you can't go no more. What's up is down. What's down is up. If you can't go down so far, you can't go up so far. Now, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt you can go up, but I guarantee you can't leave here just like you can't go down and leave. You know what I'm saying? What's up is down. If it's the same pressure that it takes and then to crush you, if you go so far down, then it's the same thing up top. So you're selling me a Hollywood story about you left this
But
earth.
my
So
only
I don't really know if you researched that.
my
Who's to
only
say if you can't go so far down without dying that you can go so far up without dying?
My only answer to that would be because I don't have the answers, but my answer would be like just taking a guess is to everything there's always an opposite. No matter what you name, there's always an opposite. So if you go down and it crushes you, what happens if you go up? There should be an opposite, right? That'd be my only answer. That's the only thing I could think of. Like based on what I know, like I agree. If you go down, usually you fucking get too much pressure. You get
A
crushed.
river of
If you go
water.
up,
It's a
there's
river
not
of
enough
water.
oxygen. You die from lack of oxygen. So I understand that, but there's usually always an opposite to everything. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to anything. I don't know.
Right, me neither,
I,
because I'm not a scientist though, so
I
I
can't
just can't go
explain
off of
how
they
somebody
work.
knows that there is this fucking dinosaur bone and it was 1,000,000 years old. I can't explain that. I don't know.
Right.
I don't believe it. I understand it.
Don't they
You know,
deteriorate after a certain period of time?
fossils. I guess they say they're fossils, and from carbon dating, they can tell how long they live. But
So
from my
bones are
research,
still.
carbon dating doesn't make sense because how are you to know how the fuck? So carbon dating basically is going off the science of how carbon reacts to the atmosphere over time. So how the fuck are you to know how the atmosphere even was a million years ago? A million, let alone 100,000. How do you know how the Earth was a million years ago? Like that's a long fucking time. Like if
I
you
don't
really
even think
fucking
bones
think
can.
about it,
I don't think bones can survive that long.
I don't think carbon dating is real. I don't see how you can take something and
Even
chemically be like,
scientists say
okay, for the
bone
last
marrow.
million years, carbon has been the exact same and it's reacted to the same atmosphere. It's never been colder or hotter. This is exactly how it's been for a million years. You don't know that.
Right.
It could have been a fucking volcanoes all across the whole world a million years ago. You don't, I mean, I guess they could be
Mis-
going on science, but still, it just
Misleading
don't make sense to
science.
me how you
Right.
can know, like, oh,
That's
this was 990,000 years ago, and this was 1.3 million years ago.
That's
Like,
why people have
that
to
doesn't make
stop
sense.
getting into what they think is ancient and just get into your genealogy of your family. Dig deep into your genealogy. Forget all these other bones and stuff that they putting out here and promoting about science and like get down to what you know, what you can prove. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to pull up my family tree, my records and all this and shit. I would love to. I don't want nobody all in my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I love to
Hmm.
pull that up right now. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is though. But it's all about getting into your genealogy. I got a picture of my fifth grandma though. I'll throw her up there. But I ain't gonna throw all the records up in there. But it's just like shit, get into what you can prove. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'll do that again.
Fuck is dude talking about? He said VAWR Tech.
VAWR Tech. What's that?
I don't know what the hell that is. I'm just looking at the comment. He said that like 2 minutes ago.
Um, but yeah, I don't know how to do that shit. Do I
Man, I
do it
gotta go
right
get
here?
me some fucking blacks.
Yeah, get ready to end it though. But you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We'll do it another time and shit. We get into
man,
some
we can
shit.
fuck around do this shit every other
Yeah,
night
yeah,
or
yeah. We can get
shit.
into
I gotta
like
get me a
you
setup
you
like
know
you.
what's touchy though,
Your shit
cuz
be
that we was
crazy.
that you brought up too, that
Yeah,
we
go
was
ahead.
touching on that can stand out a little more as like a title, like the getting into what you was raised on, like who raised you and what you was the morals and values of how you was raised and you know what I'm saying? Was you raised right? You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about our mothers and grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? And how they raised us and talk about our life. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Bring it out from the heart. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to get too deep into it. Some shit ain't supposed to be said, but at the same time,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We coming straight from the heart. People feel shit that's real. You know?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know much from other people's perspectives,
You know?
but from my perspective, I wasn't raised perfect. I was raised how I was blessed to be raised. That's how I look at life. Like I was blessed to have the life that I have and to be where I am now. And that's why I was talking about opportunities to me is the most important thing. Like if you don't have an opportunity, imagine you locked somewhere in a dungeon somewhere that you don't have an opportunity, but while you out and free, you got an opportunity. You can do shit. Like like not taking away from anybody's struggles or what they're going through, but like to me, I always try to look at it like that. Like shit, I was fucking before I got the job I got, or before I even got a license. I didn't even know if I was gonna get a license. I'm scared to even ask my mom for cereal. When we go to the grocery store because I know she's struggling. So I'm in that predicament, and then I go from that. Everybody got the chance to increase where they're at. That's all I'm saying. Not saying how fast you should do it. None of that. It's all about your mindset. Like I don't care what nobody say. Like the best way to put it is, you could dig a hole, right? Somebody next to you might not be able to dig as fast as you, and you might get 10 feet down, and they only 2 feet down. If they give up, they never gonna make it that 10 feet down. If they keep going, they're eventually gonna get to that 10 feet. So it's like, do you care about getting down to that 10 feet, or do you care about your time and just like what do you care about? Like that's what people gotta realize. Like you care about getting to where that person, say you're jealous because that person got 10 feet down. Say you're jealous, like let's just say that. Why are you jealous? Are you jealous because you can't do it, or are you jealous because you don't feel like doing it? Like
Mm-hmm.
are you jealous of that person because you feel like there's no chance of you getting to where they got? Or are you jealous because what's the reason for being jealous? That's kind of how I look at life. Like when I do get jealous, like I do. Everybody do. I don't care who you are. You get jealous. You see some shit and you want it,
Mm-hmm.
but are you not gonna get it because that person got it before you, or because they got it easier than you? Or are you not gonna get it because you don't want to get it? Like
Yeah,
like, I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
have to do a to be continue on that. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
touch
yeah,
more
yeah.
on that
For
on
sure,
life.
for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's getting to
cause
that
cause I
time.
like that. I like that one. I be touching on that a lot. The jealousy, and I have a solution to fixing the jealousy. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So
with my mindset before we end it, my mindset with jealousy is that, like I said, everybody gets it, but we gotta learn how to fix it. Like everybody gets it, but we gotta learn how to fix it. Like, cause I try. I'll sometimes be like, jealous. Like everybody gets, and then all of a sudden I'll think about it. Like, why am I jealous? This person didn't do nothing wrong to me. I don't know what they did to get that. I don't know what they've been through before that. Why am I upset that I don't have that? Like, and I work. I'm not perfect, but I try to work on it, and I think we all need to work on it.
mhm.
Shit. I don't know. I wish the best for everybody, no matter the situation, no matter what. I'm trying my best to just help everybody I can. I don't want to die and just be remembered as, oh, he was a good dude. No, I want to be remembered as a person that, like, shit, no matter what you needed, if I could help you, I'm gonna help you.
People that
'Cause
say good shit about you when you're here and gone.
man, I'm telling you,
You know what I'm
that should be
saying?
making me mad. I be closing Facebook sometimes when I see somebody posting shit about somebody that just passed away, but I ain't never seen you post nothing about them the whole time I've been friends with you on Facebook.
Mhm.
You know, you ain't
Yeah,
post
so.
nothing they doing. You ain't promoted nothing they doing. Like
Mhm.
you probably never even messaged them and said you proud of them. Like
Probably
none of
really
that.
never knew that person. Really, you
Yeah,
just met him one
half
time or
the
knew
time.
somebody that met him. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
knew him. I mean, so.
yeah, bro. Like that shit crazy. Like sometimes, like Dimitri, obviously, right? Meech, shit. Me and him grew apart because I started seeing him. He posts more about a dead homie that I never heard about. Me and him best friends. We've been,
Right.
we was friends for like 4 years at this point, 5 years. I never even heard about this dude. You posting, but you posting every day about him, how much you love him. You ain't never posted nothing about me one time in your life. You ain't
Right.
never shared none of my songs that we did together, or never said, "Oh, check my bro verse out."
Oh no,
Nothing.
you
Like,
famous when you dead.
yeah, exactly. Like, say I died right now, and all of a sudden one of my
You gonna get
songs,
all the love then. You get
yeah,
all the
say
love
one of
when
my
you dead.
songs blew up or some shit because I died, he gonna be posting that shit like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is my bro. Look at these pictures. We was together back here, 2012. He gonna be posting all that shit while I'm here. Like, it's like, why does it matter? Like, what actually
Yeah.
matters? Like,
You-
and that's what makes me think too. Does it matter that he posts me? I guess not. If you think of it like that. I guess it doesn't, because people gonna do what they gonna do. But at the end of the day, it's like it feels like love is just circumstantial. Whereas in like that's my goal. At the end of the day, My goal and vision in life, just to end it off here, my goal and vision is life, my goal and vision in life is to make as many people feel loved as I can. I ain't gonna lie. You the first person I ever told that. That's my goal for the rest of my life. I want to make as many people feel loved or cared about as I can, because it's too many people that don't got that.
I wonder how many people actually love themselves and not just saying it,
Not
actually
enough.
deeply love themselves. Now that
Not
can mean a
enough.
lot of things too, because a lot of people say they love themselves and they take care of their body the proper way, put the right foods in their body. You know what I'm saying? Probably exercise every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like
I don't believe they actually love themselves though. You wanna know why? Cause I know you remember when I was, in shape, shit, I was getting hella bitches. I was
mhm.
looking good, right? I'm shit. At the time, I'm not thinking much about that. I'm just living life. And I thought I loved myself. Like I'm good. No matter where I go, I felt
But it's
comfortable,
different meanings to loving yourself. You ain't
right?
just gotta
But
lose weight to love yourself.
what I learned is after, I gained some weight, boom, me and my girl been together 6.5, 7 years. She leave me. That's when I realized I didn't love myself. Cause it's like, why do I feel like I need someone else if I don't feel complete myself? Like, why do I feel like I lost something? Like in reality, I should feel like I have everything I need by myself, and then I can, support someone else, or we combine. Like, what's the point in joining the army if both of y'all don't have enough soldiers and y'all both gonna die? Both the armies gonna fucking get fucked up.
Right.
There's no point. Like y'all both gotta build a family or not a family, an army big enough to defeat the enemy. So like I'm obviously throwing out random ass analogies, but that's this is what I'm thinking. Like it's like after that, my whole goal was to just build myself to become 100% before I try to throw my 60 or 70% self at somebody else and expect them to build me up. It's like you got to build yourself up.
Right. And a lot of problems with these relationships, and I know a lot of people in relationships want to give they all in a relationship, but that's one of the main things that destroy your relationship because
Yeah, that's
now
what
this
fucked me
person
up.
know everything about you to the point where if they feel like they done, they're gonna crush you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They gonna make it look bad. You know, a female will hit a man
That's the
hard though.
truth.
She know all his dark side because he supposed to be strong. He break down the front. She even call out, oh, you got a little pain, this all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? That'll crush his ass. You know, no
Yep.
ass,
That's
no for
exactly how it
good. You
works.
don't do nothing. You probably been lying to people saying you do this,
And that's the
bro.
thing. At the end of the
You know
day,
what I'm
the people you
saying? I
closest
take
to
care.
know the
You
most
know,
about
like
you.
that shit
So
hurts people though.
no, it really do. Like I
So
ain't gonna lie,
all
my
that shit,
girl.
motherfuckers be like, you need to take down that bridge, that wall you got up and shit. Let somebody in. If I let you in, at the end of the day, you're gonna crush me.
Exactly, and that's goes back to what I was talking about before. Like when my girl was telling me that, it's like, nah, I want to keep my barrier up. You don't need to know all the shit I'm going through. I'm struggling with,
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, she was 50% right. Not saying that I should have revealed it to her, but you do
But
need to
listen,
have
Phil,
people you reveal it to.
listen. I heard a motherfucker then gave his girl some information after they done broke up. This how she crushed him. She said, "Fuck your dead homie, fuck your dead relative or whatever." It was his family member, but part of his gang too. Said, "Fuck your homie," you know. Like you done gave her this information about how touchy that was to you. She know that gets to you. She still used that against you. You know what I'm saying?
And well, that's what I
Like
feel.
all kind of shit. All kind of shit though. You gotta understand these relationships. But that's another topic for another time. We're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Before we
Man,
get up out of here,
we gonna
we're
keep
gonna
this
leave
shit
y'all with
rolling
some words of
tomorrow.
wisdoms. You know, word of wisdom. Do
All
you
right,
have
we
anything
we
to
gonna
say
both
for
do 15-second words of wisdom. You go first.
okay. All
15
right.
seconds.
Bet. My focus is basically I want everybody to eat to at least be out here giving back to the community, and that can be any kind of way. You don't have to pay for things to give to people. You can give back to people just by showing your kindness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do in my life now. You know what I'm saying? All the bad shit I do, I did and done, I use that to balance out my life. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of good. I help a lot of people. And I would love for everybody to do the same. You know what I'm saying? At least help one person out your life. You know what I'm saying? That way you can pass over and say you did something good in this life.
Definitely respect that. I mean, shit. That to me is common wisdom, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't know that. But I mean, shit. The end, to end the little podcast, shit. I say my wisdom, or what I would tell everybody to do is when you mad, because everybody get mad. When you mad, just think about why you mad. Like, say for instance, sometimes I'll wake up early in the morning. I'll get woke up by somebody and they asking me for something, and I get mad right away. But instead of getting mad right away, sometimes think about why they asking for that. You think they asking for that because they want to, or do you think they asking because they need it? And if you got it, instead of getting mad or annoyed, think about if you got it or not. If you don't got it, there's no point in being mad about telling them no. And if you do got it, help some people out. Not saying you got to give everybody everything. That I gotta, obviously be firm with that. Do not give everybody everything they ask for. But I'm just saying, think about it sometimes. Like, does this person ask you for shit all the time? Do they maybe need it? Are they going through a rough time? Like, you never know what the fuck somebody's going through or what they thought about before they even asked you for it. So that's all I want to, sometimes think about that shit. Because I got a problem with that. I get mad sometimes. So that's why I'm saying it. Because I got an issue with getting mad at people that later on I think about it like they didn't ask me because they just fucking are, lame as shit or just stingy. Like they asked me because they needed it. And they thought I was the person they could ask for it. So sometimes that's the case. That's all I'm saying. Think about it.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that's always the case, but sometimes somebody just looking for help. You know what I mean? But shit, it's America's true DNA, man. Man, shit, we gonna definitely do another Let's
That
Argue
was
tomorrow.
that,
Probably, honestly, I ain't shit.
yeah, we could do something soon tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into some
Do this shit
some
a little
real shit.
early
This
if
was
we
just a
need to.
test. This was
Yeah,
just a
it's the
test. We
first.
first little stream, you know what I'm saying, together, and we trying to get it together. We're trying to find a right to jump off on it. And once we get that together, man, we're gonna come with some fire. We're gonna
Yeah,
get this shit
yeah, yeah.
wrapped
I don't
up.
know if you putting this up afterwards, like as a video
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's
I
gonna
bet.
go up.
So anybody that's still watching this, if you watching it this late in the video, motherfucking, I appreciate you. Number one, because you a real one. If you sat in here for 3 hours. Number two, shit, to show some love, man. We just want to see the people that fuck with
Pre-
us. Cause we gonna show the love back, man. We gonna be here.
Yeah, appreciate the people that came in. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Tune in for more videos to come. We will be streaming tomorrow. We'll get more into it. We'll have more people on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into
What
some. We're
time
gonna
you want to say? You want to set a time so motherfuckers watching this know?
I probably
We can
set
set
a.
an
I probably set
approximate
a.
time.
I probably set a time in the morning. Cause then I'll probably get some information from you, like when we're
Right.
gonna go live and stuff, so I can have the schedule already post
Yeah,
out
I'll
when
be ready.
the
Shit,
stream's gonna
anytime tomorrow.
start.
We doing
So
shit tomorrow. So yeah, just let me know.
yeah,
We gonna
we're gonna
keep it
get in.
up.
We're gonna get into some life topics. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get
For
into some
sure. I
shit.
mean, we got
You know what
hella
I'm
topics,
saying?
man.
And we are also we're gonna have people come on the screen. We're gonna have people ask some questions. We're
This
gonna
shit
answer
gonna
some
blow up.
questions, and we just gonna go live. We're gonna pop this shit off real right. Tune
I don't
in.
care if we got 3 or 4 viewers. We gonna go
Yeah.
live every motherfucking time we
I
can.
mean, they don't never show you all your people though. It'd be more in there though, but you'll see it once the end and
Oh,
they
hold
go
on.
up.
Look at this message. It said, oh,
Yeah.
so, oh, that's G Man. Yo, weak ass.
Yeah. That's old
You been in here
so.
this whole time? Hell no, his name old soul. G
Oh,
Man,
you don't want to come in and say something before we
weak
get
as
up out of
hell.
here,
Yeah,
man.
you ain't gonna hop in and say
Tap on
nothing.
the little whoop. Come in a little bit. We finna end the stream real quick. You know what
This
I'm
man been in
saying?
here the whole time.
Let's listen to old soul. See what he got to say.
You ain't
Link,
comment nothing. You
link
ain't
in the
hop in the
chat.
motherfucking stream. Nothing. You just gonna wait till the end to say something.
No, but we'll be live tomorrow though. It's a time tomorrow though. We'll have
Yeah,
topics for
man. Shit
you.
only gonna
It's
get
gonna get
better.
good. It's
Yeah.
like I said, it's a comedy, educational, entertainment. So you know what I'm saying. Stay in tune. We're gonna have some funny shit.
Appreciate you, G Man, though, for being here, though. Real talk.
Yes, sir.
But
All right,
yeah, this shit
cuz.
only gonna get better. We gonna upgrade. But yeah, y'all take it easy, man. I'm out.
All right, cuz.
All right, cuzzo.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, yeah, tomorrow we will be live. I don't have a time right now. We will go live tomorrow. We'll get into some real ass topics about this shit, and can't tell you what the topic's gonna be, but we're gonna get into some real shit though. We're gonna have some funny shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas that think they real funny, we're gonna have their ass on here, make it more entertainment. Yeah, tune in tomorrow. Peace. I'm out. I think I gotta end it first, don't I?